fix my camera. How y'all doing? Happy blessed Thursday. Hey Wanda. Hey Sandra. Hey y'all. How everybody doing? How y'all doing today on this beautiful Thursday? Hey everybody on TikTok. Hey everybody on Facebook. Hey everybody on YouTube. How y'all doing today? I know y'all know what the topic is today. The topic is today, do you let your kids make their own decision? Or we going to talk about it. We going to talk about it today because it's a damn shame. It really is. It's a damn shame how these adult people that been here for decades in the world letting the kids make their own decision about life when you responsible for them. What is wrong with y'all? Hey, queens and kings on TikTok. Hey, queens and kings on YouTube. Hey, queens and kings on Facebook. And hey to the pickaboos. Hey to the pickaboos. Y'all, today the topic is we talking about the parents that let their young toddlers, you can say toddlers, young kids make their own damn decision. I'm just saying, y'all need to be held accountable. Some of y'all that's out here that's allowing y'all kids to make their own choices when it come down to life, y'all need to pay for that shit. Hey, Dina. Y'all need to be held responsible. Because there's no way and on God's green earth, a child can decide whether or not they want to be a boy or a goddamn girl. I'm just saying. I don't know who behind the scene thinking this shit is cute, thinking it's a joke, but it's not at all. We got enough shit going on as Black minority people, and this what y'all do to our Black young kids. Somebody wishing they could have a kid so they can treat them with love, respect, and treat them like they're supposed to be treated as a child. And you mean to tell me we got y'all around here, got a little boy, a little handsome young man going to school with a damn skirt on. I am so sick of some of the people in the world. You know, it come a time where some of us be wanting to mind our goddamn business. And we be wanting to keep certain shit to ourselves. But when shit like that, I don't know if she looking for attention. I don't know what's her reason from sending that baby to school like that. But at the end of the day, her ass need to be locked up some damn well. Hey, Tracy. Hey, Reginald. Hey, Naz. I'm just saying. So this what we doing? I ain't gonna say what we doing because I would never. So this what y'all doing? Y'all ran our kids. Y'all making decisions whether or not if they be born a boy, you making a decision that if they say they won't be a girl, so what you gonna do? Tuck it or you gonna get it cut off and you gonna make a decision for a child? If God gave you a son, he gave you a son. If he wanted you to have a daughter, he would have gave you a daughter. If he gave you a son and a daughter, be grateful for what God gave you. When they grow up to be young adults and they can pay their own goddamn bills and they can make their own decision once they're taking care of their damn self. But long as they're under your roof, under your care, under your supervision, you're supposed to be making the right decision for a child. But I forgot you ain't making the right decision for your own damn life. Can y'all just show me some love? I'ma calm down. Can y'all just show me some love? That's all. Just show me some love, even if you don't want to show me some love. Just press the like button, the ugly button, the pretty button. Just press some goddamn button to show me and let me know that y'all interacting with me, because this is ridiculous. This shit is out of order. It's out of order. I don't know. A lot of people doing all kind of stupid shit. I didn't seen the worst of the worst on all these platforms. I done saw a female come on there with a ring thing on her little thing down there. For what? For what? Why would you want to expose your vagina on a worldwide internet and you ain't get a dime for it? For what? You got the men exposing their little penis through their pants. They want you to see, and they're probably not even their shit. So this what the world then came to, where everybody just feel, well, I want to go viral, so I'm going to just do anything. I'm not doing anything and everything to go viral. And the shit that should go viral, it don't. Y'all don't see what's going on? Y'all don't realize that they have a man behind the scene that's allowing shit to go on through the aneurysm. Y'all don't realize what's going on when you talking about saving souls and getting people to change their life so they can live longer. That don't go viral as much as the dumb shit do. But people don't realize that when you do something stupid ass shit like this mother did by sending her child to school, just imagine how humiliating that was to the little boy going to school, and they got other little boys got pants on and he got a damn skirt on. You don't think he was ridiculed? You don't think they teased him? Yes, they did. And you think she ain't give a care about that. All she care about is what people gonna say on the internet, and how she gonna get a lot of let me slow down. Let me just slow down, because I don't want all the wrong shit to come. That's all she worrying about, is how she gonna get backlash and all that shit there. And obvious she don't care. How can she say a child can make she want him to feel good about himself by making his own decision? So at the end of the day, so if he wanted to go out there as a 7-year-old, 8-year-old and get a PM and say, well, I want to go and rob the bank, so you gonna allow him to do that too? I'm just saying, it's the type of world we living in, where these young children can make. Wait, let me say something to y'all. Now, I'm 60 years old, and I understand life have changed and shit not the same. I understand that. But when I was coming up, whatever mama cooked, that's what your ass gonna eat. Whatever mama put out for you to wear to school, that's what your ass gonna wear to school. We didn't make no decisions on, I don't want that kind of cereal. I don't want that. I don't want no meatballs and spaghetti. I don't want no egg and rice. If that's all we got, that's what your ass gonna sit down and eat. Or your ass gonna go to bed hungry. I know what it's like to have a sugar bread sandwich and all that, and syrup sandwich and all that, But I come from a family with money, but I still know what it's like to have sweet water. I'm just saying. But that's the world we living in. I don't find that shit cute at all. Since she posted her son, why she ain't post her? I would love to see who the mama is. I would love to see who she is, because I ain't seen her. I saw the little boy, and I saw a few people posting it and shit like that. But I would love to see the mama. I'm going to give y'all one better than that. It's understandable in the world we got people that we got men married to men. We got women that's married to men. right? Whatever is your lifestyle, that's your lifestyle. That's the lifestyle you chose to have as an adult. But even if you're a parent, and you got a girl, and you got a boy, or you got a girl. If that's your lifestyle, so be it. But if you have kids that's involved, can you please allow them to grow up and become whatever God created them to be while they're still young? And when they get older, if that's the lifestyle they want, let them make their choices once they be able to pay their own goddamn bills and pay their way. But long as you in my house, it's gonna go my way or the highway, or we ain't doing that. Ain't no child underage that's under my care gonna tell me, well, I'm a boy, but I want to go to school with a dress on. Nah, baby, we ain't doing that. Mama still love you. We ain't doing that. So if you feeling some type of way, or you feeling like you didn't watch some shit on TV or whatever, or you didn't saw somebody, or you didn't been around somebody and did something or whatever, well, we gonna deal with that right now. You gonna be the boy that God created you to be right now until you graduate. And when I say graduate, until you graduate out of my house. Since when, little children? Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. What a robe. No, I ain't see that one. But I'm talking about the little boy that went to school. His mama sent him to school. And it looked like he had a little makeup on too. A little blush on, a little stuff on his eyes. And he had a little skirt on. And she got mad because the teacher told her to come back and get him and change his clothes. And she showed the world a text message. What we supposed to take your side? We supposed to side with you, with your illiterate, ignorant, stupid ass. We supposed to side with you against the teacher? Right string, wrong yo-yo. Talking about she gonna let him be who he want to be. He's still a child. He don't know who he want to be. It took some of us to get in our 20s and our 30s and still ain't know what the hell we wanted to be or who the hell we was. But it's the world we living in, y'all. Is this really the world we living in, where we got these babies? We supposed to be they protector. We supposed to protect our kids, not solicit them, not sell them, not engage in stuff that, you know what? I rebuke you, Satan, in the name of Jesus. I don't know what's going on in the household where this child come from, but at the end of the day, Lord, please help them. Because he say, forgive them because they know not. This child don't know no better. This child don't know no better at all. And we can't even get mad with the child. Yeah, it's a different world that we living in. But I rebuke Satan in the name of Jesus. Satan will not destroy our kids. Satan, you can't have our babies. Ain't nowhere in the world. Nowhere in the world. Y'all got these boys inside playing with their little sisters with the baby dolls, and y'all got the little boys combing little baby doll hairs and all that kind of stuff there. The little boys dressing the baby dolls and all that. Come on, y'all. Come on. Give these children a chance, man. Give them an opportunity to live their life. Come on, y'all. Come on, man. Y'all exposing these kids to too much. When I was coming up, man, we ain't see a lot of shit that these children seeing, even on TV. Certain shit, it was blocked out. They would never allow you to see certain things. They would never allow you to see two women or two men kissing on TV. Now it's the cartoon characters kissing. And you know what? Lord, help us. Help us. Mm. And you're right. You're right, Buff. Lord, help us, please, Jesus. Whatever I did in my days, I never wanted to do nothing that was going to affect my children. I always try to protect my children from certain things, but all we could do is protect them inside. When they go out there in the wilderness, when you let them go by their cousin's house, their friend's house, the neighbor houses, you don't know what kind of spirits them people got in their house. Right, Sharon? No more big mamas. You might have standards and certain things. Your child might go to bed at 9 o'clock. Your child might get off the cell phone at 9 o'clock. Your child might take their bath and eat and be in the bed at 9 o'clock. And then you got a little guest over there. They got the little cousin over there, got the little stepbrother, the brothers and sisters over there. You got company over there. And they, oh, my mama, my daddy. We don't have to go to bed. My mama, my daddy said I could be on my phone all night. All night. Yeah, my mama and my daddy said I could go to sleep with my tablet and I could go to sleep with my cell phone. And if I don't want to eat that, I don't have to eat it. So if I don't like that, I'm going to call them so I could get Uber Eat. Or you going to Uber Eat, all right. You going to eat what they got in here. Better yet, you ain't calling your mama, neither your daddy, while you're in the company of me. If I'm watching, if it ain't emergency. Right. And I came up, right, Buffett. I came up where if my child came by anybody's house, anything happens to my child, I'm going to take it out on your ass. Now is that, oh, girl, I can go by the neighbor house. Or I can go around the corner. I can go by Auntie Shirley house. I can go by Auntie Deborah house. I can go over there. No, your child already done tapped into what Auntie Shirley and Auntie Deborah and Auntie Barbara and them doing over there. And they letting their children do all kind of little shit over there. So he already done tapped into what they doing over there. That's why you thinking, oh, well, you want to go by Auntie Shirley, bro? Yeah, I want to go over there. But they already done tapped in that they can stay up all night. Y'all some punk ass parents. All that shit. I commend all these little girls with their beautiful uniforms and they coordinate and all that. We ain't have that shit. And I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I'm gonna be honest. The parents of today is some punk ass parents. Some punk ass parents. These children don't even have good grades. And they still getting what they want. I'm just saying. So y'all rewarding them for talking back? What happened? So not me. I thank God that I'm not. So y'all rewarding these kids that ain't even passed last year. She failed last year. He failed last year. But you rewarding them with getting them the shit that they want this year. They get right, Buffett. They get rewarded for bad behavior. They get rewarded for disrespecting the teacher. They get rewarded for getting kicked out of school. Oh, wow. Y'all think life a game. Y'all really do life. Y'all really do think life is the game. But life gonna come to haunt y'all ass. We living in an immaterial world. We living in a world where parents in competition with uniforms and all that, when we should be focusing on other shit. All right, let me say this. Hold up, hold up. So we in competition with uniforms and all that shit there. Let me see in the middle of the year if we gonna be in competition with the grade average. see what their grade average gonna be in the middle of the year. Let's see how long this competition shit gonna keep up, because at the end of the day, as time progresses, let's see if the uniforms gonna be kept up. Now see, this phone gotta go. This phone here gotta go. I done had all these people attention on TikTok, and this phone here gotta go. I have more people on my live on TikTok than I have on each one of these platforms. And the phone, I might have to go and buy me a phone. Really, this is ridiculous. I need to go and get me another phone, because this don't make no sense. The devil is a lie. He is a damn lie. He a lie. He a lie. So since I got people attention, I got to upgrade my phone, because this not right. It's not right. Yeah, it went out again. It went out again. They had a lot of people on it too. Yeah, y'all, this is the world we living in. This is the world we living in right now. Y'all grab your babies. Y'all hug them, pray with them, and rebuke them spirits, them demonic spirits over our children and our grandchildren. Shit ain't right, y'all. It ain't right. Yeah, I'm going to go tomorrow and get another phone. I'm sorry my phone is acting up, but y'all, we got to pray for our children. We got to pray for our children, our grandchildren, our great-grandchildren. Better yet, we got to pray for one another. Because the world we living in right now, the wicked trying to convince us to believe that he got more power. The wicked trying to destroy the world. And they're going after our babies. They're going after our family. It's going after the weakest one. See, everybody like not strong. I can't believe his phone went out again, y'all. What is the problem? Now, this is a shame. Devil, you got to go. You got to go. You got to go. Hey, Paula. Hey, Monique. Hey, Monique. Hey, Paula. Hey, Tracy. Hey, Sandra. Why are you in the building? Jasmine. Hey, Queen. How y'all doing? How y'all doing on this beautiful Thursday? But look like I got to get another phone, y'all, because this phone here ain't doing what it's supposed to do. On TikTok, I had more people on TikTok than I have on any one of these platforms. And the phone just blanked out. Yeah. Uh-huh. All right. Yeah, my little time to come back on here. Tracy, all y'all saw the picture with the little boy with the skirt on? Y'all, the phone keep on dropping, Puffy. I don't know what's going on. Tomorrow I'm going to go get me a new phone. I got an iPhone. I'm on YouTube, TikTok, and Facebook. The reason why I'm on all these platforms is because everybody don't want to come together. So it is what it is. Some people don't have YouTube. So I'm on YouTube. And some people on Facebook, that's all they have. So I'm trying to accommodate everybody. And maybe I got a lot going on. But this phone I had a brand new phone. It broke. So this is one of my phones that I had. So maybe it's time for me to go upgrade this phone, which I'm gonna do that tomorrow. You know, yeah, we gotta pray. We really do. We really do. Hmm. We really do have to pray. So, hey Cynthia. So y'all, show me a little love because the world we living in, y'all, it's a wicked world. And at the end of the day, I look at little kids as babies. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm gonna be honest. My daughters wore balls and bull. So they was about 13, 13 years old. I made sure my little girls stood being little girls as much as they could. As much as they could. But guess what? The world we living in, I wouldn't have never thought I would have saw an adult send a child to school with a skirt on. That's crazy. I think when adults make bad decisions for children, I think they need to be like people saying you need help, you need counseling. When somebody do some shit like that, I feel like the parent need help. I feel like the parent needs help because at the end of the day, whatever you chose to be, I'm gonna say it again. If you chose to be like that, and that's the way you are, and you got a girlfriend or you got a boyfriend, whatever, that's your lifestyle. But let a child be a child, and a child is not old enough to make their decision. And I'm not gonna say no name. I got a little somebody in my family, a little young girl in my family, and her mama told me that she said she like girls. Now, girl, you ain't but 12 years old, and Valentine's Day came around, and you talking about buying another little girl a Valentine. Girl, if you don't go sit your hot ass down, you got a girlfriend. Well, since you 11 or you 12 and you talking about you got a girlfriend, you know, long as you're in my house, when you say, oh, my friend could come over. No, we ain't doing that. We ain't doing that. Because you're going to respect my house. So now, at one time, you had to worry about the girls around the boy. Now you got to worry about the girl around the girls. Whatever you do, you're going to do it on the outskirts of my house. I'm not going to hate you, but you're not going to do it in my house. Whenever you're old enough to make your own decision, pay your own bills, pay your way, then you can do what you want to do. The difference between y'all and a lot of us, we couldn't do what we want to do. We couldn't make no decision like that. We, better yet, we couldn't go to our family, our mama, our auntie and say at 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. What you said? Oh, Nana, I want a girl. You want, oh, Nana, I want a girl. You want a who? We get our ass whipped and we get punished for that. If you feel in some type of way or you feel like that's what you want to do, you're going to wait till you get your ass up out of my house. Because we ain't doing that at the end of the day because I know wrong from right. And I know it's not right for me to allow that to go on in my presence. So if we making decisions like that, we letting little toddlers that I ain't know who I was until now I know I'm a queen. Back then I was a queen and they ain't even know I was a queen. So just imagine. People don't even know their identity. They don't even know who they is right now. Hey, Wendy, some of us ain't even found ourselves yet. Thank God I found myself. But look how old I am. I'm 60 years old. See what I'm saying, Monique? How you could say I'm 7 and I want to put on a skirt if you don't go sit your little twerking ass down. Certain little dance that y'all let these little boys do, and even the little girls, certain shit. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. No disrespect to the generation now. We couldn't do none of that shit. We couldn't twerk. We couldn't bend over. We couldn't do none of that shit. And then if you gotta say you got a child and the child come to you and they start, now you need to start questioning what's going on in your household. If a 7 and 8 years old, 9 years old, 10 years old, you need to start questioning what's going on in your household. Maybe you need to look at what they're looking at on TV, and you need to have a sit down talk with this child and find out, well, what's really going on deep down inside of them. Because they don't know. They confused. How a young toddler gonna tell you, can I get a baby doll? Can you could get a G.I. Joe? You can get an Incredible Hulk. You can get a Spider-Man. But you damn sure ain't getting no Cabbage Patch, no baby doll. Talking about, let him be himself. Let him be who? So you just gonna engage in him wearing girl clothes to school. Where all the 60s and the 70s and the 80s babies at? I'm just saying, where all the 60s and the 70s, where y'all at? Because at the end of the day, we got our ass whipped. Stanchion cords, brooms, switch, the neighbor. Where we at? Because we passed the threshold. We passed. But the generation now, Lord, help them, Jesus. Help them. Help them, Lord. Help them. I'm just saying. Well, I mean, it's the world we living in, y'all. The people of the world of today, they are so messed up. And the people who think they know everything is the ones that's smart, PhDs, and they graduate from college and all that. I ain't never seen so many smart, dumb people in my damn life. The smart people just think they know everything. Nobody can tell them nothing. Don't tell me how to raise my baby. Don't tell me what to do with my baby. Every time the baby get a little cold, they run into the goddamn emergency room. But they need somebody to be able to say, we didn't bring our kids to nursery at no 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 months. We didn't do that. We ain't bring our kids to nobody nursery if they ain't able to tell you what they did. We ain't trust nobody with our child like that. A baby that can't talk? Nah, we ain't do that. I know times it's hard right now and y'all got to go to work. But at the end of the day, we would have been some at-home working moms. Because we ain't let our newborns go to nobody nursery. I'm just saying, but it's different times. It's understandable. But I do everything in my power to try to find me a job to work from home because ain't nobody gonna be taking care of my newborn. That's what I'm saying. Stayed home. Ain't nobody, we don't do that type of shit. What we going, oh, you know what? I just had a baby and I'm gonna need you to watch you gonna need me to watch a newborn? So you mean to tell me your baby 6 months, 3 months, your baby can't talk, but you finna put your baby in somebody's nursery? Hey, Queen. And your baby about to go to somebody's nursery. So you mean to tell me you can't find a job that's suitable for you from home where you can take care of your baby? That part right there, Queen. Come on, y'all. Do y'all not know that an infant cannot talk? I don't give a damn how many cameras they got in the class. So you saying when they changing the baby, you saying when the baby wake up, when the baby go to sleep, you saying everything they doing to the baby, even if the baby on their lap. So you gonna monitor their every move. So you watching each and everything that they doing to your baby. It's a damn lie. Well, that's the generation we living in now. That's the generation we living in now. They babies are going to nursery and going to school in 1 month, 2 month, 3 month, 4 month, 5 months, because they saying, oh, I gotta go to work. That's understandable. You should have thought about all that before you decide to get pregnant in a certain month or a certain time of the year. I'm just saying, y'all. I'm just saying. I am very pissed off with this parent that sent this little boy to school with a skirt on. I am. I'm angry. It ain't nothing I could do about it but talk about it. But I'm very angry at the mother who chose to send his child to school with a skirt. No matter what she say, no matter how she put it on there about, yeah, him going to school and the teacher, and they text him to come get him and all that kind of shit. The child was humiliated with a skirt on. Y'all didn't see the little boy with the skirt on? To the ones who didn't see it, the ones who follow me on IG, y'all can go see it on my page. But everybody else, a lot of people didn't share it and all that kind of stuff. This is exactly what she wanted, but at the same time, you showed him with the skirt on. Why you didn't show your monkey ass? Yeah, she sent the little boy to the school with a skirt on, and the teacher told her to come back and get him or bring him some changing clothes, or he will not be staying in school. And she wanted the world to see what the teacher said, like we was going to take her side, or we supposed to take your side and make it look like it's discrimination. No, it ain't discrimination. It's rules and regulation. He's a boy. And why I'm going to let him come to my class dressed as a girl, and they got that's a distraction to all the kids in the class, because they're going to be mocking him, making fun of him, and now I got to deal with that as a teacher. Until next Friday, I had to stay focused. Right. Come on, man. Come on, man. This internet shit, y'all. This shit that we dealing with this internet got a lot of people. They messed up because they just want to go viral. They want to do this and this and that. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Everything that I do, everything I do for Jehovah, because our people are lost. Our people are so lost. I done learned a lot of shit being on the internet. I ain't never knew it was so much jealousy, animosity, hate, envy, strife. I ain't never knew that many people dislike people until I started being on the internet. When we was in school, we had PTA meetings. We had meetings before school opened. We had all kind of stuff where the teachers and the parents meet up. They ain't got none of that shit going on. And they probably do. It's only certain schools. I'm just saying. All that. The PTA meetings, you get to meet the child teacher, you get to grade the teacher, and at the end of the day, it was certain guidelines. Now shit, it's like the parents doing what they want to do, and some of the teachers doing what they want to do. What you say, Buffy? Right. Girl, this phone gotta go. Devil, you gotta go. Ain't that something? The phone just keep on blacking out, yo. It's that, yo, the world. Come on. Oh, come on now, Shamal. Out of all the people in the world, why would Shamal pop up on my phone? Yo, we gotta pray hard. We gotta pray hard. I ain't worried about the people who not here. The people who don't want to get their life together. All we could do is pray for them. Because guess what? He coming. He coming. I ain't gonna lie. Let me tell y'all today. I went outside for a few minutes today, right? So while I was outside today for a few minutes, guess what happened? The cloud looked like we was about to have a hurricane. The cloud looked like it's hurricane season, like something about to come and they ain't gonna be ready. That's how I looked at over here. I don't know about where y'all live. Something coming. I told y'all something coming. The summer ain't over. Just because they're going back to school, the summer ain't over. It's not over. Y'all could think it's a game, but it's not. This phone not acting right. I gotta get rid of this phone. Y'all, the summer not over. Y'all got, if y'all got young individuals in the household and y'all responsible for them, please make the right decision for them. Don't allow them to make bad choices like we did. Don't have them confused. Don't have them in the midst of what we got going on, because y'all know we bipolar. Y'all can say what y'all want, but a lot of us is bipolar. At the end of the day, don't allow that shit to go down to the next generation. Whatever you got going on and you arguing and fussing and going through whatever you going through with your spouse or whoever you going through shit with, don't allow your children to hear the shit that come out some of our mouth. Because I ain't gonna lie, if I had my children around me and some of the shit that I didn't say, I know they would have been picking up a lot of bad habits. And I ain't gonna lie, my children know for sure. When I was out there, I was hustling to make sure they had everything they needed and all that kind of shit there. I did. And I thank God that my kids ain't pick up none of my hustling skills. Because some of my hustling skills would have sent them right up the road. Because I was getting it how I live. And I ain't had to, but that's what I wanted to do. Because I didn't want to ask nobody for that. I didn't want to be calling my grandma all the time, calling my mama and all that. I was like, nah, I'm going to go get it how I live. And that's what I did. And y'all will be surprised, our kids or nieces or nephews or grandchildren, you'll be surprised at the shit that they pick up from us. You'll be surprised. Y'all will be surprised. You could be sitting in the car with somebody, or you could be sitting in the car with somebody and their kids or whatever, and y'all could be having a conversation. And don't forget the little people in the back is listening to everything that y'all say. Even when y'all think they ain't listening, they listening. A lot of shit we learn. Where y'all think we learned that shit from? Where y'all think I learned the shit that I learned? I ain't just picked that up. It is in me. The hustling and jacking and all that is in me. And let me get that out. Yeah, it was in me. I was born into this world a certain way. And you can either change your persona from being the way that you was born into this world, or you can be the way that you chose to be. But I was born into this world from a pimp and my mama. So my mama was a hustler, my daddy was a pimp, and this what they got. And just think of all the shit they did. Do y'all not think all the shit they did, I did that shit too. And all the shit that they did that I didn't do, if it was wrong, I paid for that too. Because fair exchange ain't no rival. Or you gonna pay for some shit. That's why I be telling y'all, we don't get away with the shit that we do. But it's better when you know and you know who to go to and say, Lord, forgive me, I repent. When I be cussing and going off, I be saying, Lord, I'm sorry. Because he know my heart. And they ain't who I want to be. I ain't Miss Holier Than Thou, and I ain't Miss Saint, but I know shit that I ain't gonna do. I know wrong from right. I know not to go in them people's stores and steal no shit because I know I don't want to go to nobody's jailhouse. That's common sense for me. Girl, you don't like jail? Don't touch them people's shit. But at one time, I ain't care. And I did what I wanted to do. But thank God that all the shit that I thought I got away with, because I ain't never served no time, never been convicted as a felon for stealing or none of that. But, you know, I did a lot of scamming in my days. And I'm gonna get, oh, I ain't never did this. I ain't never hustled. I ain't never bought, I ain't never did this. I ain't never did that. The devil is a lie. Hey, the devil is a lie. I did that. I did that. I did that. I ain't do that what they said. Nah, I ain't do that. But I did that, but I ain't do that. You know what I'm saying? I'm one of the ones that if you're gonna say what I did, say what I said, and I'll tell you if I did that or not. But I don't owe you no explanation. Whatever I did and I thought I got away with some shit ain't your damn business. What I look like somebody come on the internet. Well, Ann, did you do this? Did you do that? If I feel free enough, if I feel like that's what I want to answer or tell you what I did, that's my own personal preference. But I ain't got to tell nobody what I did. But the only reason why I talk about my lifestyle and the shit that I've been through, because at the end of the day, through experience, I could tell people this what I did, this what I've been through, and this what happened. This the result. Everything that I did when I pum and I jack and I rob and all that, somebody came along and jack and rob me too, and pum me too. So if you thinking you're gonna pum somebody, jack and rob somebody, yeah, we get away, in our mind. In our mind. But in reality, you get by. You don't get away. Nobody's exempt. Nobody. If somebody do you something and it's justifiable and it was a must where it's either me or them, that's a whole nother story. But if you around here just taking and doing all kind of shit and you wilding out and all that shit there, that's the choice you make. At the end of the day, you prepare yourself for the consequence because your error gonna come back and you got to take it. Whether you want to take it or not, you got to take it. And a lot of people in this world, in this lifetime, they don't believe that Coma is a bitch. And she really is. And she come and knock on all y'all do who thought y'all done got away with some shit. And y'all didn't. Nobody want to hear about the consequence and the repercussion. We all got consequences and repercussions coming back. Thank God that I done passed the tip. Thank God I can sit my ass down and say, Lord, you know what? I know I paid for all that. I paid for all that. Not a little cussing and all that, but all that other shit I did, I paid for that in some. Weep and do for a night, joy came in the morning. But I weep and do it for a long goddamn time. So if you don't want to weep, endure. If you don't want to go through heartaches and pains and all that, stop mistreating people and stop touching them people's shit and doing all kind of other shit where you thinking you getting away with and you're not. You're not getting away with it. You're not. And if this phone over here on TikTok go out again, I'm gonna shut it down. I'm gonna go get me another phone tomorrow. Because guess what? I got too many people that be on my TikTok. Thank you, Queen. On my TikTok, be listening to me. I know I'm a constant creator and I'm an inspiration. And there's no way possible I should be having a damn phone that constantly keep on going up. I'm just saying. I just wish I could get everybody on one accord. I wish I could get everybody to come to YouTube and we'd be on one accord. But I mean, it is what it is. It is what it is for now. The community just fired up. Just tied up. I'm just saying. I don't know why I'm having bad muscle spasms. Like my legs, like they going somewhere. They moving like they about to take off. Ain't going nowhere. Don't know what's the problem. Yeah, they moving like they about to go somewhere. Ain't going nowhere. Just calm. Be calm. Be calm. Be calm. But anyway, y'all. Today the topic is I'm asking. Y'all, do y'all allow y'all kids to make the decision for themselves? I know some of y'all is a little lenient. Some of y'all let y'all kids say what they want to eat, what they don't want to eat. Y'all let them what they want to wear, what they don't want to wear. But when it come down to their personal, like them want to be a boy or a girl, I wish I would. Let them make a decision. Oh, mommy, I don't want to be a boy. I want to be a girl. Run that by me again. I don't want to be put some bass in your verse. I don't want to be a boy. I won't be a girl. Oh, really? Where you get that from? And what made you feel like you want to be a girl? And you was born perfectly just like you. You're a boy. Well, if you don't go sit your ass down, we gonna start right there. And we gonna have a little conversation, but I'm gonna tell you like this. You a boy, that's what God created you to be until you 19, 20, and you out of my house and paying your bills and doing what you want to do, you're a boy for now. Yeah. And go sit your boy ass down. You's a boy. Y'all letting a damn child tell y'all what they want to be. And somebody wish they had a son. And somebody wish they had a daughter. And now y'all just, so let me say this. And then some of y'all gonna get mad. It is what it is. So if we got the Bible, and we know what the Bible says, we know exactly what the Bible says. Now, do everybody abide by the Bible? No. So what do y'all think gonna happen to the people that made up their own rules? Because if you like they say the pastor got a first man. So if we got a pastor and he got a first man, what book is he reading from? Condemned, yeah. So if we got a pastor and he got a first man, what is he teaching in the book? Because y'all do know, whether y'all want to talk about it or not, it's an abomination. Hey, Granny. Y'all do know that, right? But who are we to judge? But at the end of the day, I'm just being real with y'all. So when judgment come at the end of the day, I mean, y'all, that's y'all life. That's the way y'all want to live. Whoever y'all be with, whoever y'all love, that's y'all business. But at the end of the day, how y'all feel about that? So what y'all saying is that the people that the guys that be with a man that with a man and a female with a female, so that mean they don't believe in God? Because if they believe in God, they'll believe that what they're doing is not of God. So, in other words, if that's their life that they choose, and that's the life that they choose to live, or that's their life they live in, so do they read the Bible? Do they read the Word? Or they just, like a lot of people do, they disregard. Some people go to church, some people read the Bible, and some people disregard certain things pertaining to certain situations. Like they'll read about this and about this, about this and about this and this and that, but they're gonna skip. Like that's like a married couple or a married man that's committing adultery, or a married woman that's committing adultery. When it come down the part about adultery, they're gonna skip that part. To live by the word, right? He placed us here to live by his words. And don't get me wrong, none of us perfect at all. None of us ain't perfect. He said we all fall short, right? But at the end of the day, some people, I guess in their mind, whatever I do on earth, some people feel like I'll just deal with that later. I ain't dealing with it later. I'm trying to make it right on earth because I don't know when I'm going to leave this earth. And when I leave, I want to be then did what's right. That's my life. That's my life. I don't want to disappoint them. I don't know nobody that was thrown in the lake of fire and came back and said they was in the lake of fire. But at the end of the day, it is going to be judgment day. And you are going to be judged. And I don't know who made it to where the Bible, the word don't say man. He said husband and wife. He said man and woman. He made a man and he made a woman. Now, whatever y'all doing out there, however y'all doing, that's your own personal feelings. But dang, what he said. He said Adam and Eve, not Adam and Steve. That's what he said. So if you chose to be with Steve, that's on you. And that's your life. But Ann gonna live her life the best that she can. So I can make it in. I can't make it in for you, or you. But I'm going to make it in for me. So I'm going to keep striving to do the right thing. So what? I cuss every now and then. So what? But I ain't doing none of the shit I used to do. I tell you that. I ain't doing none of that. None of it. None of that. Anything that's not of him, I don't want to be a part of it. I don't want to be a part of that. If it's not of him, I don't want to be a part of it. I don't even want to really like. If I be with a man again, I gotta be married. I'm not finna be living fornicating with somebody. I don't give a damn if I be married 6 times. I'm gonna get married again. I ain't finna be in a bed having sex, sleeping with somebody, and we cuddle up and we playing house boyfriend and girlfriend. I'm 60 years old. I look like I'm, oh, that's my boyfriend. Oh, that's my old man. Girl, please. But at the end of the day, I will say this. They do have some good people that's And I ain't gonna, what's so confusing about a lot of things in the world, because at the end of the day, when some people been molested since they was young and bad things didn't happen to them. So I look at it like, in a lot of ways, a lot of people, I can't say like I'm gonna say like this. Some people didn't choose their life. They didn't choose their life. So if somebody touched you when you was young, or somebody did something to you, or somebody turned you out, that's a whole nother story. That's a whole nother level right there. See what I'm saying? So that's where it comes in at. Damn. That's where it comes in at, that when it comes down to us not being able to judge. I can't see two women together and be like, you know what? I'm judging. I'm just gonna mind my business. I'm just gonna mind my business, because at the end of the day, it's a lot of stuff. I'm not perfect, so but if that's their life, that's what they chose to do. That's how they living. I'm not gonna hate nobody or be angry because they that way or whatever. I'm not gonna be like, oh, I don't hate nobody. We all got some shit, and sin is sin. Just because I might do a little 1, 2 little sin, a cuss or something like that, what makes me better than what they doing? I'm not perfect. I'm not doing what they doing, but it ain't no big, oh, well, that's a little bit of sin, or that's a little white lie. A lie is a damn lie. I'm just saying, man. Oh, man. And I ain't gonna lie to you. If that's the case, if all of us would be mad at the people, from a man from being with a man, a woman from being, if all of us would be mad, we'll be mad at a lot of our family members. Yay! We'll be mad at a lot of our family members, because all of us got some shims and hims in our family. What you do when you got a little family member, or you might have a nephew or a niece or a little cousin or somebody, and say, that's my girlfriend. How you doing? Oh, you got a nephew saying, oh, that's my boyfriend. You supposed to judge him. You supposed to get mad because that's what they chose. No, you're supposed to still love them anyway. You ain't got to be a part of their circle. You ain't got to be a part of their life. You ain't got to, but at the end of the day, you can't dislike somebody because of their lifestyle. We can't do that. We can't hate people because of their lifestyle, because at the end of the day, we don't know their lifestyle. We don't know what happened, when it happened. We don't know why they like they are. Now we being judgmental because we judging because they that way, but we don't know how to get to be that way. We don't know. Nobody don't know. When I was a little girl, they used to pull my hair and all that. And when they used to pull my hair, it made me mean. Like, yeah, oh, she thinks she all that because she high yelling and all that. And they used to pull my hair. And when I got older, yeah, now it's on. When I'm old enough, pull my hair now. Knock the rock off my shoulder now. So I'm older now. That shit ain't going down no more. We ain't doing that no more. Knock the rock off my shoulder. Nah, I dare you. But when you young and they pick with you, and the little girls gonna pull your hair, and you look around and you don't know who pulled your hair, you be like, okay, y'all got that. But as time went on, that's why I say all these youngsters, sooner or later, they're going to get up there. And everything that they doing on the internet and shaming their children and showing their coochie and their butt and all that, shaming their children and all that shit might not matter to them now. But they got to get that shit back. They going to pay for that shit. Trust me, they going to pay for it. Because at the end of the day, when you got little children, you're supposed to set standards. And some things you're not supposed to allow yourself to do in front of children that you are responsible for. And when you are responsible for a child, you're supposed to do responsible things to make sure a child is comfortable living with you. Yeah, everybody got to answer. Everybody got to answer for what they do in life. We all got to, nobody's exempt. Everybody got to answer. Everybody. Everybody. That's why I be trying to tell them, don't make yourself think that you exempt from life. Girl, if I paid for the shit I did, well, welcome to the club, because your shit coming too. You gonna get what's coming to you too. So all y'all women out there who think, oh well, when I messed with him, he was going through stuff and they was married, but they was going through stuff and all that, and they weren't together and all that. Well, you should have just waited until the marriage was completely over. I'm just saying. I always said I ain't gonna do to a woman what I don't want a woman to do to me. So at the end of the day, and let me tell y'all men something. I don't know if y'all be following me on the internet or whatever, and y'all, I don't know what y'all be looking at, but I said I don't mess with married men. I said I don't mess with married men. So do not get in my DM. Do not call me. I don't even mess with a man that's in a relationship. So if you're in a relationship, don't try to DM me. Don't try to talk to me. I do not mess with nobody else's man. Oh, man. I know y'all be seeing me, and I be looking good, look fine in the wheelchair and this and that, and y'all be reminiscing and all that. But I don't do nobody else's man. I don't want nobody else's man. I'm qualified enough to have my own man. All for my damn self. I'm qualified and bona fide enough to have my own man. So to y'all men out there on Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, wherever you at, stay on my DM talking about you like me and all that. I don't want nobody else's man. What's wrong with y'all? Y'all think because I'm in a wheelchair, I'm hard up? Never that. I got a type. And a type is not somebody else's man. And y'all be lying y'all ass off. Some of y'all men is too old to be playing games. Too old for that shit. Y'all still lying, still playing games. Y'all too old for that. Going to allow you to go to all them women and y'all always gonna put the weight on the ex. Oh, my ex did this. Oh, she did that. She did. And what your ass did. And some of y'all women be falling for that shit. Call my phone, man. You got a wife. You got an old lady. You got a significant other. Don't call my phone with this shit. Don't even get in my DM. I said plain as day. Every time I be on the internet, I be like, I don't have a man. And at the end of the day, I don't want nobody else's man. He said, when a man finds a wife, a man finds a good thing. So when a man finds me, he gonna find a good thing. I ain't looking for him. He gonna find me. Just saying. I don't know what y'all got going on in the world, but some of y'all women just need to just be calm, be calm, be calm. Well, I know y'all look coochie be hot and all that kind of stuff there, but if y'all knew what I know, if y'all knew the shit I know, y'all will put a chain on y'all coochie and throw away the key for now. God damn. Slow y'all roll. They be standing the man showing his left friend all on TikTok, and they be like a dog and eat with their tongue hanging out their goddamn mouth. They don't even know if that's his real penis or not. They didn't zoomed in on the penis, and a lot of them then went to bed thinking about him and his penis, and that's probably a strap on. Come on, now I understand. I understand if y'all ain't getting none, and that's the next thing to y'all getting some. But come on, man. Come on now. The other man, all he got to do is be on TikTok, and he just be smiling, and he plays little music and be smiling, and he getting all the women money. All of them. Let me come on there and just be smiling and see how many likes and views and how much money I'm gonna get. But the men is getting paid with y'all duck ass. Y'all hating on the women, but y'all paying the men. Come on now. Say, it's the world we living in. All around the world, the women dislike another woman, hating on another woman. But if I ain't lying to y'all come over to TikTok, y'all gonna see the men is getting paid on TikTok. The men. If it ain't the men, it's the other little, the little sugar boys or whatever. They getting their money too. But at the end of the day, TikTok is on lock. And it ain't the women that got it on lock. I'm just saying. That's the world we living in. The shit I'm talking about ain't got it on lock, because they don't want to hear that. Nobody want to hear nothing about Jehovah about to come. He about to come. When he come, they going to be blindsided. When he come, I could be on there saying, he coming. Today he coming. Man, nobody want to hear her. Nobody want to try to hear her. And he going to be then came and snatch them. Because they don't want to hear it. They don't want to hear he coming. They don't want to hear nothing about he coming. They want to go watch the man with the print. They want to go watch everything ain't got nothing to do with saving their life. And they don't understand that you can still save your life and still enjoy your life. Because I'm enjoying my life. It really is. I enjoy my life at 60 years old. No matter what y'all look at, no matter how y'all feel, no matter what y'all say, I have my good days, my bad days. Some days I don't want to be bothered. And whatever it is, I deal with it, but I'm still enjoying my life. How about that? How about that? Whatever y'all see what y'all see. But I still enjoy my life at 60. I'm be around here stressing and worrying about these little young girls and these people all on the internet. I'm gonna stress myself, and when I be 6 feet under, they still gonna be doing bumping their head. They're gonna be saying, "Damn, remember Miss Ann used to say that? When Miss Ann was alive, remember she used to say that? I should have listened. We should have listened to Miss Ann. Oh well, you didn't. So you bumped your head, and now you got to go to what you got to go to because Miss Ann tried to tell you before she left this earth, but you wouldn't listen." I'm just saying. Let somebody else tell y'all. Let somebody else tell y'all. Because I try, and I try every day to get y'all the game. I try to tell y'all, it's coming. It's coming. It's coming. And I hate to say this, but it's coming to New Orleans again. It's coming to New Orleans again. New Orleans got so much corruption going on. It's pathetic. New Orleans, the city of New Orleans is corrupted. It is bad. New Orleans is like downtown. If it ain't about no money down there in the French Quarter, that little area down there, all that other shit, all that shit is corrupted down there. Well, it's a bad spirit in that French Quarter. Our people don't even know that. Our people don't know that slaves was executed. Their house was set on fire. All the black people was ran out of the French Quarter, and they the ones that built the levees and built all that shit down there, and they executed a lot of them down there in the French Quarter. Now, why I want to go and celebrate down there in the French Quarter, and they got a lot of history down there where our black people was slaughtered. But the first thing, and people come from out of town, the first thing, when we want to go to the French Quarter, why y'all believe that you can do whatever you want when you go to the French Quarter? It's coming, and I know it's coming. I know it's coming. I know it's coming. But listen, why y'all think you can go down there on Bourbon Street and I've been thinking about the same thing too, Queen. You can go on Bourbon Street, you can damn near show your ass. You can do whatever you want. You can get drunk. You can damn near get naked. Because guess what? It's Sin City. The French Quarter is Sin City. I'm just saying. Go down there. Go down there. Go. When you come to New Orleans, go in the French Quarter. You'll see they're doing what they want down there in the French Quarter. Anytime they was talking about what they was talking about with the doll name, with the little doll name. They had the little voodoo doll and all that. And why a lot of these men around the world think when you yellow bone, or you high yellow, or you Creole, they think you do voodoo. Where they get that shit from? Because last I remember as a little girl, the voodoo people was dark. So why they think us as high yellow people or whatever, or they be like when Katrina hit, a lot of us moved to Atlanta. Some people moved to Houston. The men used to be like, they don't eat the red gravy and all that from no women from New Orleans and that because they heard this and they heard that. Are you serious? I mean, I don't even want to be around somebody that do any type of voodoo. But I don't know where they get that shit from, talking about we do voodoo and all that shit there. That's them people down there in the French Quarter. They ain't got nothing to do with us being red bone. And they got people. So what is the people that read the cards, the tarot cards, or what they are? They could tell you about everybody's life, but their own damn life. So what you call them? Card readers. Everybody got some shit going on in their life, but they can't see their own goddamn life. So what about them? I'm just asking, and I'm not asking for a friend. So what is that? That's just a tarot reader. That's just somebody that's a psychic or somebody that can read people and stuff like that. But God do have people that like have spirit of discernment. That he do have people that can see things. He do have people that can tell you about certain things in your life because they have a gift. But voodoo, I'm sure voodoo backfires on it because it is a such thing as good and evil. And they got some evil people out here that don't do voodoo individual, like do all kind of stuff, but they prey on your downfall. They wish something bad on you, your children, your grandchildren, your family. That's voodoo too. I'm just saying. It's a lot of stuff that goes on in society, goes on in the world that as y'all get older and progress in life, y'all are going to understand how life work. Y'all gonna get it. When y'all get to a certain age, y'all gonna see life gonna be totally different. Y'all gonna see y'all life starting to change. Your features gonna start to change, and you're gonna look at life totally different. You're not gonna see the shit you used to see. See, when you could sit back and you could look and you say, damn. And you look at your children, like, damn, I remember when he was little. Seemed like when you was in the process and they were small, you wanted them to get big. And now that they big, you asking yourself, well, damn, where that time went? And damn, you're almost thinking, you're trying to go back and reminisce on what you was doing and how fast that time passed now that they didn't grow up. But that was part of the world changing. That's part of the part where I tell y'all the world is changing. The world changing right now. The world, let me tell y'all something. The people who don't know that the world really changed. The world changes from when we was younger, the shit that we had, the beepers and the car phones that you walk around with, the house phone, and we had McKenzie Donuts, we had Woodwards, we had Pilettes, and we had Maison Blancs, Gachos, we had Kraus, we had different stores like that, and we had the TVs, we had Coke bottles, we had the TV that you turn the knobs, we had the VCR, we had the Taurus, we had the CDs, we had the albums, we had the bell bottom jeans. They came back with them. We had Ed Hardy, we had Jabos, we had Guess, we had all those things. People was wearing their natural hair and a big old platform shoes, all of that. So y'all think y'all new to this shit because y'all wearing the shit now when we didn't been there, done that. That's why y'all who don't know me, who don't even know me, I post pictures from when I was a young girl. And if you go back and look at my pictures when I was a young girl, it's the Gucci purses. I had a Dooney & Bourke purse then. I was wearing Donald Plymouths and Gucci and Louis and MCM. I was doing all this shit when I was a little girl. And now we got the younger generation right now, and they think this shit just new to them. Oh, well, they thinking they just not bringing this shit out with the tennis skirt and all that shit there. I can show y'all pictures of all that shit. And I used to wear my hair in a wrap in the little Chinese bar. All that shit they doing now, the world changed. So when I tell y'all the world is changing, we in a turnaround. The world's changing right now. Economy is hard right now. Shit going up. So at the end of the day, everything gonna balance itself out. But the young people, they lost because they don't have wisdom. They can have street knowledge and all that shit there, but they don't know what's going on because they think immaterial things and shaking their ass and this and that. They think they winning by doing that when they don't even know what's going on. The world's changing right now. They don't know nothing about the world changing because they so caught up in the rapture of immaterial things, of being blindsided. So they don't know. It's gonna be like a blink of an eye, and they're gonna wonder, well, damn, people not doing, and people not, the world is changing right now. And everything will balance itself out, just like I just said. Everybody thinking, well, everything is going up. But you gotta realize stuff going up, and you might get a little raise. And you might in our mind, everything is going up. But at the same time, when everything going up, our money's still gonna balance itself up. It's still gonna balance up. Because at the end of the day, they raising prices. So even though they're raising prices, we still got to have the money to be able to afford the things that they raising, even if it's gas. Because if they raise it to the point that us can't afford it or people can't afford it, then they're gonna have a problem. So they got to be at a minimum. So do not think in your mind that you ain't gonna be able to afford certain things. It's just a turnaround right now. The world is changing. Everything is going up, and jobs gonna be paying more, and everything gonna get back to where it's gonna wear itself out. Everybody, it's gonna be just like that. Everything gonna be just the way it needs to be. But to the people, a lot of people going through their testing life. A lot of people is being tested right now because at the end of the day, they thinking, well, damn, every time I make 3 steps, I'm always 4 steps behind. But they're going through the process, but they don't really recognize that it's a turnaround. A lot of young people, they don't know it's a turnaround right now because they don't know what a turnaround is. But I done been in the world long enough to know that the world is changing. I know what a turnaround is because I've been here. I've been here 60 years, so I know what I saw back then to what I see right now. And right now is a turnaround. And a lot of people, this life either gonna make you or it's gonna break you. And the generation right now, our life was harder than y'all life, but at the end of the day, y'all lost. Y'all is very lost. A lot of y'all lost in the soul. You know why y'all lost in the soul? Because y'all blindsided to immaterial things. Y'all blindsided to things that don't have no value. We was taught different from y'all. We was taught to appreciate things that we had. We was taught to appreciate the jacks in the ball, the marbles, and the jump rope. We was taught to appreciate hula hoops and all that. We was taught to appreciate those things. Y'all is teaching them to appreciate things that you barely can afford, but you still making a way for them to get it. And instead of them appreciating you as a person, as an individual that's showing them love, instead of them appreciating your love, they're appreciating the immaterial things that you're giving them. I hope that didn't go over nobody's head. They're not appreciating us as giving them love. They're appreciating what us could do for them. They appreciate the immaterial things more than they appreciate us. When you start with the immaterial things, a lot of y'all gonna see what life really is about. Once you stop with the immaterial things and showing them they can have this and they can have that, once that stops, that's why we got so many different young kids unaliving their parents. They unaliving because they want the cell phone because that's what everybody else got. They want the Balenciagas. That's what everybody else got. They want whatever the new trend is. If you giving it to them, when they come a time where you can't get it to them anymore, you're going to suffer for that. You're going to suffer. You're going to pay for that. You're going to pay for that. See, when we came up, we was giving and we was getting, but we had boundaries and we had respect that we had to obey certain rules. Anything that I did it because I snuck in there. These kids do stuff in y'all face. Like one lady, I don't know if it's a skit or whatever, the little boy be cursing out, talking about, I ain't doing this and calling all kind of names and all that. And she in the background, I don't know who she is or whatever. Even if it's a skit, I still wouldn't want to allow a child to be on the internet talking to another woman or he's supposed to be mama like that. I don't care if it's a skit or not. He's still a child and he's still very, very, very disrespectful. So what you showing us that he being disrespectful and you ain't doing nothing but going back and forth with him, calling you the B word and saying I ain't doing this and I ain't eating that and pitching stuff and all that, man. We couldn't, man. Come on, man. What's the point? What's the point of letting a young boy got 2 earrings in his ear? He looked like he about 13 years old, calling you all kind of B's and H's and all that. What is the point that you trying to show us on TikTok that you allowing this young man to handle you like that? Is it for the views and the money? See, a lot of people getting paid on the internet. So they doing whatever they sell. I'm going to say this, they selling their soul. That's why he said, what profits a man to gain the whole world and lose their soul? I ain't losing my soul. I ain't losing my soul to nobody. A lot of y'all losing y'all soul. A lot of y'all just won't be that famous. Hey, cousin, a lot of y'all want to be that famous. Y'all want to be internet famous till y'all selling y'all soul. That too shall pass. And that's only temporary because only what you do for Christ gonna last. You either for him or you for Satan. Spiritual warfare. So you make a choice. You either gonna work for him, Jehovah, or you gonna work for Satan. And guess what? A lot of this shit that's going on the internet is not of Jehovah. A lot of it. That's why I tell them when I'm on the internet so I can touch somebody, I can change somebody, and I can make a difference in one person's life. If I save one person, I did what he wanted me to do. Yeah, I cuss when I'm mad, but at the end of the day, I still did what he wanted me to do by doing the right thing in spite of my imperfection. I got to deal with my little potty mouth. I have to deal with that. But in the process of me having a little potty mouth, somebody ain't judging me because of my potty mouth. So somebody would say, oh, you're a Christian, but you be in a boardroom or this one be in a boardroom and this and that. So you think God don't want nobody to go out in different clubs and stuff because you're a Christian. You can't go out to the club. And what you do is how you do it. After the one, that part right there. So you think, oh, because I'm saved, I still can't enjoy my life? Because I talk to Jehovah every day. I can't enjoy my life. Oh, so you're going to crucify me. You're going to crucify me because I said a cuss word. Oh, look, she cussing and she always talking about God. Oh, yeah, going to continue to talk about God. But that's between me and him. That's between me and him. Because every time I cuss, you could believe it or not, when I get off here, I go in there and I say, Lord, I'm sorry. And I apologize to my people. But at the end of the day, he know my heart, and he seeks after the heart of a man. Some of y'all go to church and y'all believe in God and y'all wouldn't give a person a glass of water. Some of y'all is so self-centered. And when all y'all pass away, some of y'all pass away, none of that shit that y'all living for, y'all gonna be able to take with y'all. When judgment day come, he gonna stand you right in the front line, and you're gonna try to lie your way out, and you ain't gonna be able to lie. Your lies only last for so long. How about that? At least one thing about me, I'm gonna stand in front of him, and whatever he said I did, I did. But it's a good thing that when you do stuff in life, you take accountability and you transparent, and you try to focus on being something other than what you, like the person I was when I was coming up as a young girl. I'm not her no more. I came too far. I don't ever want to be her. I don't ever want to be her. She wasn't nothing nice to play with. So I am still not nothing nice to play with, but in a good way. But at the end of the day, what y'all got to realize, if you keep on poking the bear, eventually the bear gonna rob. But at the end of the day, when I use my hand, I used to use my hand back then. Now I use my brains, my mind. So if somebody try to hurt me or harm me in any kind of way, I know how to go in the war room and sit and talk to him, and I need to figure that thing out, because I need to get it to you, or I need to figure out how I'm gonna deal with them. And when I get it to him, he deal with it. He deal with it. At first, I didn't understand when people used to say, you got to let go and let God. And I just be like, let go and let God. Now I understand. Once you give it to him, it's like you giving somebody something and you walk away. And if you never see them again, who are you? Why? If you give somebody something, say you see somebody homeless and they on the street, and they outside and they home, and you give them $20. Okay, you give them $20. You don't know who they is. You don't know the name. You don't know nothing about them. And there's no stranger attached. That's the same way when you bless people. When you bless people, you ain't got to call, oh, yeah, I gave her this. I gave him this. I paid her light bill. I paid the water bill. I did all this for her. I paid the car. I paid the car note. I paid the insurance. I paid the house note. I paid all this. God want us to be cheerful givers. And a lot of y'all don't even know how to get a blessing at all. A lot of y'all. And then yesterday, I had 4 people on my line. 4 people wanted to buy uniforms. Y'all got so much pride. And some who was on the line really need some help with the children uniform. And nobody hit me in the DM and said, hey, I need help with my children DM. So nobody needed help with their children uniform. Nobody. Oh, well. They might need help, but they ain't want me to know they need help. Why you got so much pride? Why y'all have so much pride? If you need help, you need help. If you need somebody to help you, why not ask for help? A closed mouth don't get fed. I can have to pay my bills, but if God tell me to help one of his children, I'm going to help them. All these people that was on there yesterday, on TikTok, on Facebook, on YouTube, they had all these people willing to help, and nobody said nothing. Oh, okay. I guess they don't need help. Because everybody say, and somebody say, give me 1 child. Somebody say, give me 2 child. Somebody say, give me somebody, I help them. That's the type of people I was on my life. Yes, it do come before destruction. But a lot of people, they talk about it. They put up a good facade and talk a good game. But at the end of the day, we all going to be tested. We going to test you. We all going to be tested. And you know what I hate? When you got somebody in your family, or you got somebody you know or whatever, and they be inside or they be somewhere and they be studying the word of God, and they come on, they leave a voicemail on your phone, or they send you a text message. Do you know what Jehovah really wants you to do? Or do you really know? So now you done got all holier than thou. You forgot You done did committed all the sins down there in the world, but I don't even know if you unalive somebody. So you was one of the biggest sinners. And now you didn't change and you turn the finger? Or you judging? You forgot all the shit you done did, and you done did, and you done did. So let me tell you something, Miss Thing. I know exactly what Jehovah want me to do. I know exactly what he want me to do. He want me to get my house in order. He want me to worship him. He want me to acknowledge him. And he want me to live right. Even when I fall short. But you know what he said, Miss Thing? My mercy and my grace are sufficient enough for you. Before you won't judge and point the finger, since you inside all day or doing whatever you doing, don't forget the life you used to live at one time. Don't forget the shit that you done did at one time. So, because whatever you got going on, stop being around here judging, looking on the internet, hearing people talking about Jehovah and talk about certain things and trying to judge them. Because I'm living my life. And I ain't asking you for nothing. Don't let that go over your head. I'm just saying. Don't let people come at y'all trying to size y'all up and question y'all about the word of God. I got a personal relationship with him. So don't try to question me about what I know about Jehovah. What about you? Because I got testimonies. He left me here. Now what? I'm a living testimony. Now what? Who you ministering to? Who you telling, oh, I used to do this, I used to do that, and I was this and that, and I was, who you sharing your testimonies with? Because I'm sharing my testimonies with the world. I'm just saying, who you saving? Well, I'm just saying, I'm sharing, don't tell nobody, and don't tell nobody. I met somebody, a young lady with HIV, she said, please don't tell nobody. Don't tell nobody. And you still around here sleeping around with different men? Thank God that I can't tell nobody because that's your business. But think about how many other ones out there that feel the same way she feel. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. How many of y'all got testimonies and y'all ashamed of y'all testimony? Let me tell y'all something. Do y'all think I didn't think about what I was saying before I came out with the HIV? So let me share this. I was already in a wheelchair. I was already mentally, physically abused from a marriage. Marriage. And here go the HIV from the last husband. Y'all don't think that I thought about that before I put that out? Y'all don't think I thought about that? If I was worried about the people around the world, like some of y'all, I wouldn't have never told nobody. I'd be just like all the rest of them, throwing a rock high in their hand. I'd be just rolling around like living a normal life, and I could have kept that shit to myself. But just think of how many people lives I touch by being real with them. Whether they want to give me my stars or not, or my props or not, or being one of the real ones. I get to my damn self. I could have kept that to myself. I could have. I ain't had to tell nobody a damn thing. My personal business could have been my personal business. And he could have been still walking around looking good, fine and handsome like he be when he be looking. And everybody still, wherever he at, whatever he doing right now, that's his business. But I already, at the end of the day, I ain't have to tell nobody nothing. That's my life. That's my life. But here we got y'all gonna be mad and jealous and evil, and I don't like her and all that. You don't like her for being who she are. How y'all don't like people that's real? How y'all don't like people that's just genuine about themselves? Because somebody saying, "Oh, I don't think I would say that. I don't think I would have came out with all that. I don't think I would have told everybody that." Well, you ain't and I ain't you. I ain't ashamed of Jehovah. A lot of y'all got shit that y'all doing behind closed doors and nobody don't know but y'all in Jehovah. But y'all won't judge other people. Oh, because y'all studying and y'all talk about him and all that. Y'all won't paint a picture like y'all so perfect and y'all don't have no flaws. But what happened to the word where he said we all fall short? Oh, I thought so. We all fall short. We all fall short. But y'all through the rock and hide y'all hand. Oh, but if they can expose a lot of y'all with HIV, especially down in New Orleans. If flies on the wall could talk, if they didn't have a HIPAA law, how about just put a little stamp on their neck? Just put a little stamp on their neck, a little tattoo on their neck. Everybody that's HIV positive. What, they gonna cover it up with some makeup or put a weave on where you can't see it? Because they're infected down here in New Orleans. I'm just saying. Some of the people y'all really love. People y'all really, really love. People y'all love. Just now, I'm one of the ones y'all love, but guess what? I'm one of the ones y'all love to hate too. But I'm real with my shit. And what? When somebody say they want somebody to talk about me, what they gonna say? What somebody on the internet can say about Ann, she can't get on the internet and say her damn self. What they gonna say? Oh, she in a wheelchair. She had a husband cheat on her, and this happened, and she got pum, and this happened, and this happened. What else they could say that I can't say myself? I'm just saying. I'm an ordinary woman, made it to 60 years old, and it's some shit that ain't nobody gonna know but me and Jehovah. How about that? Ain't nobody on this earth gonna tell you everything about them. It's some shit I did in my life. What I look like? Oh, let me go on the internet and tell them, oh, I did this, I did that, I did this. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell y'all I did this too. For what? You're damn if you're doing, you're damn if you don't. They're gonna feel some type of way about you anyway. How about that? How about that? You think they give a damn about everything that I've been through? They don't even empathize. I love you more. They don't empathize. You can get on the internet and tell them, oh, I'm going through this and that. I didn't saw people get on the internet and talk about what they're going through, and people say, well, that's whatever you're going through. Oh, well, you're going to be all right. I done saw people get on the internet and literally cried about things that they don't have, and they're really serious about what they need. And people saying, well, we need it too. Why don't you go? I didn't saw them tell Shamar down. I didn't tell them tell Boosie down. Bossy. But Bossy she got a lot of confidence. But what I don't like about Bossy is that Bossy talks about people too. I don't like that, because at the end of the day, Bossy say, oh yeah, y'all stay on the internet, y'all don't do know what y'all cheering and all that. Bossy got to realize you was once one of them all night 24-hour internet people too. See, before you start pointing the finger and talking about people, you got to point one back at yourself. Now you done got paid and you making money and you starting to smell yourself. But don't look down on the people that's trying to get to where you at, because you was once them too. See, that's what I don't like about people. A lot of y'all forget where y'all come from. And that's what he said, the last should be first and the first should be last. I'm just saying. The people that y'all look down on, The people that y'all talk about, the people that y'all, oh, this and this and that and all that kind of stuff there. See, I know where I'm going. I know where I'm going. Because the enemy coming to me saying, girl, they be playing with you. Just don't worry about that, and God keeps saying, keep going. He preparing me. He preparing me. He preparing me. Because at the end of the day, if you down here and you got haters, just imagine when you gotta be built tough for the world. You ain't even gotta be of the world, but you gotta be built tough because they're gonna criticize you, they're gonna mock you, they're gonna try to deceive you. They're gonna do everything in their power to destroy you. They don't give a damn if you're blind, crippled, or crazy. They don't care. So you got to get on the level to where whatever they say, however they feel, oh well, live your life. Because you're damn if you do, and you're damn if you don't. They're gonna talk about you regardless. So the best thing you could do in life is do what make you happy. Whatever make you happy, that's what you do. If that make you happy, stop worrying about them over there. Because they ain't happy their damn self. Stop worrying about, see, when people, you know what people get, they get me, oh, I saw your ex. Oh, yeah, I saw your ex, and I saw him, and I saw the, what makes you want to come back and tell me some shit like that? See, people don't give a damn about what if I will get in my feelings every time somebody tell me that. But what makes a person want to come back and tell you, well, I saw your ex-husband, I saw your ex-wife, or I saw this one, or I saw, and knowing, y'all are some evil people out there. A lot of y'all is evil, demonic. Y'all have evil, demonic spirits on y'all. Because y'all not happy within yourself. Y'all don't want other people to be happy. And that is very selfish. I ain't gonna lie. If you on the internet, if you on any one of these platforms, the internet should have made you a strong person. I'm just saying. The internet should have made you a strong person. It made me strong. It made me strong because every day I know with the internet, see these numbers up there? I'm gonna tell y'all again, these numbers lie. TikTok say 9 people on here. That's a goddamn lie. YouTube say 20 people on here. That's a goddamn lie. Facebook say 5 people. And let me tell you something. No matter how much you ask people to share the live, to show your love, to interact, no matter how much you tell them on Facebook, I tell them all the time to share my live. And when I look, it be 3 people, 4 people. But it be hundreds of people be on the live. And that just go to show you how people say they care about you and they love you, but they don't love you enough to tap a goddamn button and show you that they see me. Love is an action word. You can say whatever you want, but if I don't see you then share the live or you ain't show no love or this and that, I got somebody rides me on Instagram, letting y'all know straight off the back, that's my girl, that's my sister, I love her. She blowing up the internet behind me. That's some real shit. But me asking every day, people be on the internet just like me. They know what to do. When I go on somebody's page, you either gonna like it, you gonna share it, and you gonna interact. If I come on your page, I'm gonna interact, I'm gonna share, I'm gonna like, and I'm gonna let you know I'm here because I'm supporting you. But a lot of y'all, I don't know what y'all think. Y'all thinking because y'all press the like button or show somebody some love or whatever, they're not going to get what God have from. Whether y'all press the like button or not, God's still going to open the windows of heaven and pour out a blessing for me. I'm working, people. And I'm not working for me. That's the big part. And then I said yesterday, somebody said, stop thinking that I ain't doing enough. I feel like I'm not doing enough, no matter what nobody else says. I feel like I can do more. I feel like I can go out and do more. I feel like I can go to the women's prison. I can go to the youth prison. I can go to different places, and I could be a motivational speaker like I was in my younger days. I spoke at Westgate School in College Park when I was living in Atlanta. So it's different things that I feel like I can do because I feel like our youth and some people really need me right now. They need a word. They need a word. And I feel like I'm not doing enough. And I'm gonna do more. I'm not worried about what nobody else did, how nobody else feel. I feel like I'm not doing enough. And nobody can change that. I just feel like I'm not doing enough. I'm having bad mustard spasms too. That's why I keep moving like that. My legs just keep on just twitching. And y'all just don't realize it hurts so bad. My legs just moving. They're just doing whatever they want to do. Like they about to go somewhere. Like they about to just jump up and take off. That's what they doing. But anyway, don't let nobody else dictate what you should and shouldn't do with your life. Don't let nobody else validate you. Don't let nobody else degrade you. When you look in the mirror, you look in some type of way. At the end of the day, don't let nobody change you. Only one person you're supposed to be changing for. Not really one person, two. Change for Jehovah and yourself. I'm going to say three, and the people you love. Until we get to glory, you're right. Change for Jehovah, yourself, and the people you love. I'm going to embrace the people I love and the people I see. And I got a phone call yesterday, and it was from one of my family members. And it's like, I'm sorry. I say, well, I'm sorry too. It's like, you know what? Certain things, got misconstrued and stuff like that. That's not for me and you. I love you. Forgive me. I forgive you too. That's what I'm talking about. That's exactly what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. See, people don't realize forgiveness is for us. When you forgive somebody, you can move forward with your life, even if they don't forgive you or they don't forgive themselves. We got to forgive ourselves so we can move forward. And when God separates you from people, don't look at it as a bad way. He's separating you because he's preparing you for what he's about to do in your life. And what he's about to do in your life, he know the heart that you have. Certain people you will do certain things for, and he don't want you to do for them. Your blessing is your blessing, and the people he wants you to bless, he gonna identify them. The people that you ain't talked to in decades and months and all that, when he bless you, you're gonna get all kind of phone calls and all that kind of stuff there. But if he took you out of the pit, why would you go back to something that he took you out of? Why would you run back to that relationship or that abusive marriage or that abusive whatever? Why would you go back to something that you prayed for him to get you out and you went back because you thought in your mind you can change the situation? No. He got you out of it for a reason. And you was doing good when he got you out of it. And now you went back to the situation, and everything that all the effort you put in to get to where you at, now you got to start all over again. And now you want him to help you again. How many times he got to keep pulling you out of a situation and you keep going back to the same situation? How long you think that's going to keep on going on? Because one of the times he going to allow you to bump your head. And you're going to go through what you got to go through because he didn't give you ample opportunities. He didn't show you. He didn't brought it to you, brought it to the front and say, this right here, him right here, her right here, I don't want you to interact with them. I don't want you to argue with them. I don't want you to go back and forth with them. See, sometimes we be holding up our own blessing because he be testing us. Now, why you going back and forth with that? Now, why you worrying about, why you dipping and dabbing and I told you I got you? I told you I got you. So why you dipping in? Why you feel the need that you got? Why you ain't doing what I told you to do, what I chose you to do? You doing what you want to do, and it's not your world. This not our world. And if you made a promise and you told God you was gonna do this, you don't think he know what you told him you was gonna do? Everything that I told him I was gonna do, even when it hurt me, I still had to stand on it. It's one promise that I will never break. It's one promise that I know if I ever break it, I'm gonna shorten my days. And I ain't gonna never break it. So I ain't gonna say if I ever, I ain't gonna never break it. It's one promise I would never, ever. I made that promise to Jehovah and I'm gonna stand on it. All the other little stuff, I ain't doing none of that. That's why I ain't worrying about that. But this promise here is a big one. It's a big one. And when I tell you it's so big till the enemy come at me full force, now what? Now what? Now what? When the enemy come at you to the point to where you have to go in a corner and cry because you know you made a promise and you can't go back on it. So you got to eat that. That's part of the process. That's part of the test. So where Jehovah at now? Where Jehovah at now? I know where he at now. You know how many people had to eat stuff that they wouldn't have never ate? Some people had to turn the other cheek, knowing that they're not no punk ass. So some of y'all think because y'all be playing with people and y'all done did shit to people and we see y'all and y'all mind some of y'all on the outside that don't know the rules of the street. Some of y'all thinking, oh, it's funny. Yeah, well, I did that years ago. I did that years ago. But us OGs, we trying to live on. We got grandchildren. We got children. See, a wise man don't think. A man who don't care about nobody else's, don't have no morals or no value on life, gonna go head first. But us OGs from old schools, when y'all pass us up and you might have then slide one in there or said some slick shit to us or whatever, and we be like, okay, go ahead on. Go ahead on and think you got that. And when we get home and we cry out to Jehovah, and you know what, Jehovah, you know, man, you got a relationship and you saw with so and so, you handle that. That's how the OGs operate today. We ain't out there getting licked back. Because back then we was getting licks back when we didn't know no better. See what I'm saying? Now we know better. Thank you. We know better. I know how to get a lick back without putting my hands on you. I know how to just sit back and say, you know what? Oh, you think? Oh, you jack me? Oh, I ain't get away. You ain't get away. She ain't get away. He ain't get away. So if we ain't get away, what makes you think they gonna get away? So they can walk past you and yeah, I did that. So you mocking? So you laughing? So you mean to tell me you just did this to this man, did this to this girl, and y'all think it's funny? Oh my. Wow. Have mercy on your soul. Have mercy on their souls. See us OGs, we still here. We still here for a reason. The rules of the game is to survive. The rules of the game of life is to survive. So let them talk. Let them laugh too. Let them even mock you. Let them even post it on the internet. Yeah. I got him. Yeah, girl. You got him. Yeah, you got her. Oh, yeah, girl, you did that. Yeah, girl, don't worry about. Yeah, boy, don't worry about that. Y'all did that. Yeah, y'all the shit. Oh wow. So you the shit for what you did to that man, and y'all think it's funny, and you the shit what you did to that girl, and the little clique think it's funny. Oh my, have mercy on their soul. I'm just saying, I don't want to be y'all. I don't want to be none of y'all. The name of the game is to survive, not to be like Chucky. You know Chucky? Your soul. Chucky wanted his soul. That's how Satan wants your soul. So when y'all be mocking and laughing, oh, you did what you should have did, girl. Go best friend. Go boyfriend. Oh, you did that. Oh, y'all did that shit. Have mercy on their soul. Because judgment day come knocking on the door. Y'all finished laughing? Y'all finished? Is y'all finished laughing? Is y'all finished mocking the people? You know, the people who done changed their life and they ain't bothering nobody and all they want to do is live and enjoy their life. Is y'all finished mocking and laughing at the people who over there doing what Jehovah want them to do? Y'all finished? Here comes destruction. Just because he ain't hit right now. He ain't come now. So we gonna paint a picture. And we gonna paint this picture. Oh, we so happy, and we just gonna do this, and we gonna just enjoy life, and we just gonna get everybody to take our side, and we not gonna worry about what we did was wrong, and we just gonna live our life. And forgot. And y'all gonna forget about what y'all did last year, or the year before, or the year before that, decades ago. So we just gonna act like we ain't doing that. How y'all live with yourself? How can y'all possibly live with yourself and believe that Judgment Day is not going to come on earth? But y'all paint a picture to the world and want the young people to believe that what they're doing and how they're living is no consequence and repercussion. Thank you. But it's consequences and repercussion for each and every one of us, even y'all children. So y'all could be around here on the internet thinking y'all getting away with the shit that y'all doing, throwing the rock high in your hand, disliking, hating on somebody who ain't ever did you nothing. How could y'all justify somebody else wrongdoing? I understand y'all gonna go along. I'm gonna go along with you because I love you. I'm gonna go along. You think I'm going in the wilderness because they got money? Nah, nope. I need my bills paid, but I'm not coming over there. It's hot over there. I'm not coming over there. Y'all, ain't you coming? Nope. We got a lot of money over there. Nope. You sure? I know I can use the money, but nah. I know what's gonna happen over there if I come. So no, I just let them just turn the lights out until I get the money, because I'm not coming over there. That's how a lot of y'all is. Y'all selling y'all soul to the devil. Because y'all going along to get along. And I understand y'all want to prove a point to the people on the outside. Let's prove a point. Let's act like we got it like that. Let's step on their toes. Let's ride Peter to pay Paul. Let's jack them. Let's do this. Let's go along and get along. So I'm going to take care of you. I'm going to take care of you. I'm going to take care of the grandchildren. I'm going to take care of the children. I'm just going to take care of everybody. So that means everybody going to take my side. So everybody on my side. She ain't got nobody don't like her. Nobody won't be around her. Sharon don't want to be around her. She can't be around the grandchildren. She ain't nobody like her. Nobody. She messy. She just talk too much. She need to shut up. She doing too much. Oh, nobody over there like her. But over here, on Jehovah's side, they love her. So that shit that y'all saying, that shit not adding up. So y'all gonna either go for the right or the wrong. So on Judgment Day, we gonna put all these people together. We gonna hold session. All right, we got her over here. And we got him in the middle. And we got her over here. So the two married couple, can y'all step to the front? Yes. So what happened? Well, he cheated. Are you aware that you committed adultery? And that's your wife right there. And are you aware that this is Judgment Day today, and you committed adultery on your wife with the Jezebel right there? Yeah. I talk up. Yeah, her. Yeah, I slept with her and on my wife. Mm-hmm. So, are you aware that was wrong? Yeah, I know I was wrong. But no, ma'am. This has nothing to do with you, Miss Jezebel. It has nothing to do with you. I'm talking to Mrs. and Mr. You just a side piece. We're not talking to you. Okay. So Judgment Day for you. You need to get over there for committing adultery on your wife. Okay. You need to get over there. Okay. So ma'am, step up. Well, I only was messing with him because he said he was going through something, and he said, well, ma'am, did you know he was married? Yeah, I know he was married to her, but he said, no, ma'am. The question at hand is, did you know he was in a marriage? Yeah, I know he was in a marriage. And you still chose to be with him. I'm just saying, a lot of y'all women out there, y'all find excuses to be with a married man. And y'all men out there find excuses to be with a married woman. But we all gonna have Judgment Day. So all y'all who wanna go along to get along and see all the right and don't see the wrong, that one person gotta pay for what they did. That one person gotta pay for what they did. You can't pay for nobody's sins. Ain't none of us could pay for one another's sins. None of us. Whatever I did, I gotta bear my own cross. I gotta stand up and walk a straight line and carry that cross. I don't give a damn if it's heavy and it's burning my shoulders up. I gotta carry my own cross. That goes for all of us. So all y'all who thinking y'all got their back, for how long? You ain't even got your own damn back. You can't even bear your own cross, but you mad with a woman that ain't never did y'all nothing, and her husband cheated on her with the Jezebel. Y'all only going along to get along. And a lot of y'all like this in the world, but at the end of the day, if he wasn't with her and was with somebody else, then y'all go along to get along with her too. Y'all only going along to get along. Oh, but it's judgment day for all of us. I had my judgment day. Everything I did, I paid for that and some. So y'all day coming. Y'all day coming. We all got a day. Y'all don't know when it's coming, how it's coming. So when shit started happening back to back, you're like, oh, well, I did it. It happened to me. Life is life. Just prepare yourself. Because guess what? All the money in the world, when karma come, money can't help you. When karma come knocking, money can't help you. I go for children, grandchildren, mama, daddy, sister, brother, family, auntie, uncle, all us. When karma come, ain't nobody can help you but Jehovah. Like I cried. I cried a many days and a many nights. Lord, why me? All I want to do is be a good wife. All I want to do is be a good wife and raise our children. That's all. But I ain't think about all the shit I did before I want to be a good wife. I ain't think about how I didn't hurt other guys that want to be a good husband, but they wasn't my husband. I ain't think about all the jacking and robbing and all that and running over people, money and credit card frauds and checks and all that shit. I ain't think about none of that shit. Just like some of y'all. Y'all ain't think about what y'all doing. Y'all don't give a damn about what I'm saying right now. But sooner or later, y'all is. Sooner or later. But you know what? See, this the thing. You know the only way the generation now gonna believe what AMA saying is when they see shit start happening to the wicked. I can stay on the internet and I could tell y'all all the shit that happened, and you would have thought, because I'm gonna say this, even my ex-husband, he went through some shit. He went through some shit when man went to court, custody court. And I know my kids, they don't like me to talk about this and whatever. But it is what it is. It's my life, and I'm gonna talk about it until they do the movie, the book, it, all that. Yeah. But let me give y'all a little sum up. That's why I'm thinking. I thought in my mind that my husband, my ex-husband, got it. I said, damn, he done went through all this and he going through shit. Maybe he'll get it, and maybe he'll step up to the plate and shit gonna change. Because a man don't know how much power they got. See what I'm saying? You got enough power to buy everybody and make everybody get along for all the wrong reasons. But you ain't got enough power to say, you know what, at the end of the day, that's my children's mother, that's my ex-wife, and everybody gonna treat her with respect and everybody gonna get along. You ain't got that much power. So you mean to tell me a lot of y'all men letting these women control y'all and consume y'all. And a lot of y'all gonna pay for shit that, because y'all married, y'all, and some of y'all become one, and your wife is not right within, and by that being your wife or your husband, you're gonna be paying for their sins because y'all one, and you're a part of their shenanigans. That's why I don't want to be with a man that's unequally yoked, because at the end of the day, y'all together, that's like he going in the store stealing and you with him, you're accessory. So whatever's going on with him and his ex and the children mistreating their mama and all that, now he allowing this to go on because he's being controlled by a spirit and a Jezebel spirit. So listen, the only way God gonna get y'all attention, to y'all peekaboos and y'all in the back who don't believe in me, because I believe in myself. The only way God gonna get y'all attention, it's gonna be something that I say on my platform. Something that's on I said out of my mouth that caught y'all attention. It could be one word that I said. Something that I said gonna come to pass. And somebody gonna say, y'all don't remember Miss Ann said that? And when that day come, y'all gonna know that Jehovah is real. Hey nephew, hey Alex, y'all gonna know. See, Jehovah got to show up and show out. And when he show up, hey Pauline, when he show up and show out, that's gonna let this generation right here know that life is not a game. Because he coming. Because the wicked people that's all on the internet that making the generation right now believe that the wicked is winning, that they are on top and everything that they do, they winning. So now the people, the generation now, they looking at the wicked as the winners. And they overlooking God's people that's trying to get them to recognize who God is and save their soul. See, right now, nobody don't want to hear anything. Not nobody, but they got people that want to hear me. But the people right now, they want to hear all the stuff that's like the immaterial things. They want to hear like a Jerry Springer. They want to see the fighting and the disrespect. They feed off of that. So in order for them to realize that Jehovah is real, he got to show up and he gonna manifest. He gonna show up. And when he show up, they gonna see exactly what I was talking about because the world's changing. See, me saying it ain't good enough. That's like a man telling me he love me. Nah. Ain't no any man could come to me and say, and I love you. Because actions speak louder than words. You can tell me you love me, but you got to show me you love me. Because I've been there, done that. And you could be deceived by somebody telling you they love you. In reality, they really don't love you. So ain't no anybody could say, oh, I love you. I mean, not even a friend. You can show me you love me. You ain't got to tell me. You ain't got to just show me you love me. And let me tell y'all something. Some of y'all calls my phone 3 o'clock in the morning. Somebody call my phone in the morning time. I'm not a morning person. But what y'all do is y'all call my phone in the morning. But if I call y'all and I need to talk to some of y'all don't answer y'all phone. Just like y'all be needing me to talk to y'all and y'all call my phone. Y'all don't think that I need y'all sometimes to answer y'all phone. I'm just saying. So if y'all call my phone, if you call my phone 2 times, I'm answering something wrong. But if I call y'all phone, y'all don't answer. Y'all think that's right? Y'all don't think I have feelings? Oh, y'all think I'm strong. Oh, because I'm the strong one and I give you the strength. You don't think you can say something to give me strength? Y'all think that's fair? Because I think it's fair. I don't think it's fair to that I can call you and you don't answer your phone, but you can call me and y'all expect me to answer and I'm answering. So why is it that I can answer for y'all, but y'all can't answer for me? Y'all got to stop. Y'all got to stop. And sometimes I don't even say nothing, but sometimes y'all break my sleep. I be sleeping good. And then somebody say, oh, you were sleeping? Yeah, good. But I don't say nothing. But at the end of the day, I'll call y'all ain't answer. But at the end of the day, y'all want me to answer for y'all. If I can call you and you can call me, it got to be a double standard. Don't allow me to call you and give you strength, but when I need you, you don't know what I'm calling you for because I don't call people like that. But if I call you, I expect you to answer for me too, even if you say, well, I'm going to call you back. But how is it that y'all can break my rest, but I can't break out? Got to be more careful. Y'all got to start treating people the way y'all want somebody to treat y'all. Hey, Sharon, I'm just saying. The world we living in right now, at the end of the day, don't feel some type of way like, oh yeah, well, I'm gonna call her when I get time, or I ain't gonna call her. But when you call me, I answer. Why is it that I can answer and call? And when you call me, I can answer. But I call you, you don't answer for 2 days, you don't answer for a day. So I'm like, you know what? Since we doing that, I need to put my phone on do not disturb. But I don't want to do that because I never know when one of y'all are gonna need me really to talk to. So y'all don't think I need y'all to talk to sometime? Sometimes I do a little tossing and turning, flipping and tripping too in my sleep. But don't do me that. Even when you don't want to talk, y'all don't think it was times that I didn't want to talk? Somebody called my phone back to back, back to back. And I said, hello. Oh, you were sleeping? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I was sleeping. So, but I'm telling you, I'm sleeping and you didn't have the whole conversation and you're still holding the conversation. I'm like, damn. I just told you I was sleeping. In my mind, I'm saying, is you gonna let me go back to sleep? And I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I'm gonna be honest with some of y'all. I thought I used to talk my ass off. I'd be saying, well, damn, I can't even get a word in it. And some of y'all just be talking y'all Charlie Brown mouth off. And I'd be like, well, damn, I can put the phone down, fall out the wheelchair, get back up in the wheelchair, roll outside, get in the car, get out the car, and y'all still be talking. I'd be saying, well, damn, I thought I was mouthed us out. Y'all got me beat. Somebody just talk their ass off. And then, sister girl, you writes on the comments, you just took up the whole page. And you didn't wrote a whole goddamn book. I mean, I understand y'all be wanting to leave a little comment, but your comment is a goddamn book. Saying, damn, she expect me to read all that. So you just expect me to read a whole page under my picture? Girl, please. I start from the top and get in the middle because it's a long way down there. But I just want y'all to show me the same little love I show y'all. If y'all gonna call my phone 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, if I wake up in the morning, answer y'all goddamn phone. Don't do me that. Don't do that shit to me. Because when y'all don't want to talk, y'all don't talk. Don't call me when it's convenient. Don't call me because you know, oh, well, you know, she gonna answer the phone. I need her to talk to her. But when I need y'all to talk to her, ain't no answer. And then when you do call, I forgot what I wanted to talk about. That's not right. Y'all got to stand on principles, morals. Y'all got to stand on that shit. Don't do that shit to me. I got feelings too. I get in my feelings too. I got emotions too. Sometimes I don't want to talk to nobody either. Sometimes I be on some I don't want to be bothered type shit too. So good. Well, I ain't called, but I don't want to be bothered. I ain't want to be bothered when you go. And you call me twice. You call me 3 times. You call me 4 times. And I answer. Now, I need you to answer your phone. Oh, that's Miss Ann. Oh, that's Ann. Oh, that's Edie. I'll call her back. I ain't call you back. I answer when you call. You call me 3 times. You call me 4 times. I answer. Now I call you. You ain't call me. You call me 2, 3 days later. God damn. I could be laying in my grave and you ain't gonna find out till 3 days later. And y'all think that shit right? Y'all gotta stop that shit. Y'all gotta stop treating people like that. For real though. Stop being like that. And then somebody passed away, y'all gonna be the first one. Oh, I miss my Edie. I miss my mom. I miss my sister. I miss, oh, she gone. I ain't gonna never get a chance. I wish I would have answered the phone. You wish you would have answered the phone, but you ain't call her till 3 days later. And now you talking about you wish you would have answered the phone. Y'all gotta stop. Y'all gotta stop. It's bad enough. Nobody. I ain't gonna lie. I could count the people on one hand who calls my phone. And it's fine with me. But if you one of the ones you call me, I call you. And when I call you, you don't answer. I got a problem with that. Y'all got to stop. Don't do me like that. That's not right. And God don't like that. If I could be there for you, you can be there for me. And it ain't no money, ain't no immaterial thing. I'll be wanting to talk to somebody too. How about that? Just because I'm power to people and I'm strong sometimes. Don't believe that I'm strong all the time. I'm human. I'm carrying y'all weight. I'm carrying a lot of y'all weight. That's why y'all over here. I be feeling in my spirit. I be racing home to get on the internet because I be having a word for y'all. And that's how y'all do me. I ain't asking for $1, not even $2, not even $5. All I ask y'all to do is show me love. I get tired of asking for show me likes, press the like button, show me this, show me some love on YouTube, show me some love on this. That's like begging. I ain't never begged so much in my life. I ain't never had to beg nobody. I ain't never, press the like button, press the button, press the goddamn button. Can you press the goddamn button? I'm not a beggar. I'm a go-getter. I ain't a quitter. I'm a go-getter. I ain't a quitter. But on here, y'all make people feel like, can you press the like button? Can you press the like button? Can you show me some love? If a person don't show you love, what that mean? That's like you in a relationship. If that man or that woman don't show you love, what you gonna believe in your mind? How you gonna make somebody love you if they don't? And if somebody love you, you ain't gotta ask them, do they love you? That's the same thing with y'all. If y'all love me, I ain't gotta ask y'all, can y'all show me a little love? Can y'all press the like button? Can you show me a little love? Just press the button. Just press the damn button. Sound like a goddamn broken record. I'm not a beggar. That shit, it be times I be saying, man, you know what? I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna be straight with you. I'm gonna say sometimes I wanna say, fuck the internet. Just like that. Man, fuck that. But you know what keep me going? My promise. My promise is to do what Jehovah want me to do. And even if I be on the internet and I'll never make $1, which y'all somebody might think, people be saying, you did make money, this and that. I believe that whoever is behind the scene, they got certain people that they're allowing to make money on the internet and certain people they don't. Ain't nowhere in the world people say, Miss Ann, I'm following you. Why you can't follow me back? They got me at a limit. I'm at a limit to how many people I can follow. On Instagram, I had to get a second page because I couldn't follow people. And people say, well, I ain't following her. She don't follow me back. It wasn't that I didn't want to follow them back. It's that the people behind the scene ain't letting me follow nobody back. When I press the button, they say you at the limit of followers. I'm at the limit. So people got millions and thousands of followers and people they following, and they tell you at the minimum of followers. I do believe that they control the narrative. They do everything behind the scene. I'm just saying, you limited, but God is in control, and that too shall pass, and all that's gonna be exposed. If y'all don't see it like I see it, but all the people that's being criticized, being degraded, being looked down on, being talked about, being shamed, all the people that got something major wrong with them, that's the ones that's going viral because, in other words, it's like a mockery of them. It's like mocking them. It's like laugh, like we gonna push them so y'all can make fun of them, so y'all can laugh at them. And that's exactly what they doing. That's exactly what they doing. Somebody who they feel like, certain you got it going on to this and that, they control all that, man. They're trying to control everything. You got to be lost your mind, or you got to be messed up in the head if you don't believe that they controlling this internet. They control the stuff that they let go through and the stuff that they done. Because at the end of the day, that I made a video on Red Report about Cat Williams when I did 2 shows with Cat Williams. They stopped that video. They made sure that video ain't get but 25,000 likes. And that's cute. And people are like, oh, well, you should be grateful that you was with Cat Williams. So I was supposed to be grateful that I was with Cat Williams. But I can't talk about the experience I had while I was with Cat Williams. My little nephew, who was just now on here on TikTok just a minute ago, that's who was with me when I did my 2 shows with Cat Williams. My little nephew who I just spoke to on TikTok. And he said, hey, TT, that's my little nephew who was with me when I did my 2 shows with Cat Williams. So that's my receipts. He know everything I went through because he was right there with me. But when I did the interview, it's kind of like, well, we're going to let you say so much, but we're not going to let this get out because they have money. When people have money, they got power, and they got people behind the scenes that say, well, if somebody come on there and try to talk about me, somebody try to do this and that, we're going to stop that. But these people with these platforms and all that, with the internet and all that, who in control of the internet and all that, they think they got more power than Jehovah, but they don't. Because a lot of people going to be exposed. And them mocking our people, and us, we supposed to be mocking and laughing at our people and this and that, at the people that was born a certain way and all that. Yeah, it's good that our people ain't ashamed of their body and ashamed of they looks, because they've been ridiculed, called ugly, called all kind of names and all that kind of stuff there. Yeah, it's good that they get exposed now, and the world's not like it used to be, but y'all still missing a perm. They still being mocked. Thank you. They still being shamed. They still being, oh, look how ugly she look. Oh, look how ugly he look. Oh, look how they look. Or people still talk about them. People still make fun of them. They still make fun of them. So at the end of the day, just look at the internet in a different way from the way I see it. I see it. I ain't one they could literally like drag for. But if I was somewhere in a wheelchair, slide running down my mouth, yeah, I probably would have been, making millions of views and all that, and they can't tell me, like when I post pictures and all that, my pictures get 100 and something likes and all that kind of stuff. That I done went viral a couple of times, like 700,000 views, and it's like they stop at a certain threshold, they stop. So one time I went viral and I didn't even know nothing about it. I was just making videos. A lot of things that I do on the internet, I didn't even know nothing about it. So I guess by me not knowing, and I didn't keep going, people, they overlook it. Like, damn, she just dipped in and dipped out. Hey, Janice. But it is what it is. But the difference between me and a lot of people, what I do it for my heart, and I do it for Job. So it is what it is. So I love you. I thank God that this, for whatever reason, earlier this live kept dropping on TikTok. We must have had a lot of bad spirits on here because it went up. It was damn near 50 people on here, and it dropped 3 times. And it never came back. And but I'm still gonna go and get me a new phone because this phone probably needs to be updated or something like that. But we gotta pray. I pray for each and every one of y'all. I decree and I declare that all of us have a blessed Friday, a blessed night. At the end of the day, we got to keep on praying for one another. He said, well, 2 or 3, y'all got to see life for what it is. We got to see life for what it is. So I love y'all, and I pray for y'all. I'm going to pray for y'all when I get off of here, that y'all be blessed. I know how to pray, but I'm a little, when it comes down to, I don't be wanting to say the wrong thing, and when I start praying out loud, it come out the wrong way. So I'm going to just pray in my mind, and I'm going to pray when I get off of here for each and every one of y'all. I love y'all. Hey, Elroy. I love y'all. Y'all be blessed, and it's a blessing for y'all to be here on my platform when y'all be on here, for the people that I see every day. I love each and every one of y'all, and today was the topic. Thank you. The topic for the day, we was talking about letting kids make their own decision. I'm not one of them parents. My children are grown now. Thank God that I didn't raise my children in this era, because they would have felt like I was the Grinch. Do not let your child, if you got young children, be the head of your household. You are the head and not the tail. So if you paying the bills and you in control of your household with you and your spouse, do not let your child run your household. That's not going to turn out good. So I love y'all, and I'll see y'all tomorrow. Y'all be blessed on Facebook. So I love y'all, and I'll see y'all tomorrow on TikTok. Y'all be blessed. So I love y'all. And I'll see y'all tomorrow on YouTube. Y'all be blessed. Deuces.